literally everyone is on here. I don't even want to tell you what I just witnessed. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to even say it because it'll piss me off. So, I'll just tell you this. I was going to the bathroom and my one son let the other one out in the front yard. So I'm not even going to go there. Sorry about the underboob poking out. There ain't nothing I can really do about it, nor do I really care. This chair my husband got, though, it's cool. You can lay down and put your arms through here, head through here. It's almost like a massage chair. I love this thing. I'm ready for the summer. I take that back. I'm not ready for the summer. Hi, Joaquin. Who else is on there? Hi, Justin. Hi, Philly. Jose, hey. Hello. Oh, by the way, I did get, what do you call those things? An umbrella for my phone. I got two types, the kind that actually looks like an umbrella, and then the kind that looks like a shade, like a flat shade. So, you guys, oh, anyway, so the doctor, I love him. He's a nurse practitioner. He's actually graduated high school in '83. He's the coolest fucking dude. Coolest dude. Hold on. Yeah, I gave him a shower. My phone's about to die because I have no charger out here. Yeah, so I gave him a shower. It was all over his skin, everywhere. And so the door was left wide open. It wasn't shut or anything. And the front door. But it was left unlocked or something because when I walked out there, it was just wide open. And then it's weird because the whole time, if he's out in the front yard, he's like scoping it out, seeing what he can get into. I swear to God he is. So as soon as we came in and he had the chance to get out there, he went out and got what he wanted right away. Because he sees Blippi doing that kind of shit on the show where they fill it up, like different engines and stuff. So he felt like he could do that. So just check the tail of your truck. The can's still out there. I had to hurry up and get them inside. No. There's still more in it, but he was pouring it. I'm sorry I went off. I was freaking out. Yeah, that's what I think of. Yeah. But he knows what it is. He knows what it is because of Blippi. So my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna let you go, but he's had a shower. The front door's locked. Will is in there watching him, but Will would have had to watch him walk out. Is what I'm saying, and Will didn't do anything. So I got mad at Will. I'm like, Will, I was literally going to the bathroom. I could not, it's always at those moments where I can't do anything about it. So I don't feel guilty because I was literally going to the bathroom. Like, I can't do any more than that. But anyway, might want to wash it off. It reeks. The inside of the house smells like oil because he walked. It was on him. Thank God I like the smell of it. I don't mind the smell. After Candace's thing. Or before. I don't know. But anyway, I have to let you go because my phone's gonna die. Love you, bye. Oh, you guys, is there ever a dull moment in life? Can there be 5 minutes? But anyway, about the medication today. So I went in. This doctor, he's not a doctor. Well, to me, he's a doctor. He should be because his knowledge is way better than any doctor I've ever met. So we were talking about how, like, in high school, like, all the different drugs. He's like, he's from Southern California. So he's like, we used to drive up to the mountains and have bonfires. And, you know, he would have his 6-pack. And he was always the friend that always watched over everybody else. And I'm like, no, I was always the one doing, and everybody had to watch over me. I'm like, my dad was an undercover narcotics officer for a while. He's like, oh, I get it. And we were talking about, he's like, I just occasionally had a little bit of pot. And I'm like, oh, I had way more than pot. And I was talking to him. But anyway, this medication is so damn new that he had no idea what it was. No one has ever came in to ask him about it. And he's like, yeah, I would be excited too if there was something like that for, like, my wife. I wonder if she knows about it. I'm like, guess what? Now she does. You're welcome. So he prescribed it to me, and now the Addy, the pill form of it, you can tell your women this. You cannot drink alcohol with it because of what it does to your blood pressure. It'll bottom out. So you can't drink alcohol, or it'll make you faint. Or it can also cause insomnia. So when I was on Addy, I was like, oh, it worked. You know what I mean? It worked. But I was up all fucking night, like, wanting to, like, have sex all night, you know? And that's bothersome. So, yeah, but the only thing about the shot one is, so we were reading about it together. Like, he's like, you're very informed. I'm like, yes, before I take any medication, I don't trust the FDA. He's like, neither do I. So, yeah, FDA is like, you have to do your own research, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Know about the medications, know about the side effects, know about how, like, it can affect your other medications you're on, and you can actually check that online to see. So whenever you take a medication, a new one, even if they tell you to take it, be like, hold on a minute, unless it's like something you need right then. Do your research right then and be like, hey, let me just look this up real quick and find out the side effects of it. But this medication, you take it like 45 minutes before party time, you know what I mean? So at least 45 minutes prior, and it lasts a few hours. But the side effects aren't forever. Like, the Addy is in your system and you take it at night. But this one you can take whenever. But you cannot take more than 8 a month because it can cause, like, a darkening in the pigmentation in your skin. So, yeah. He's like, you got to be careful not to use it, overuse it. Only use it when you feel like you need that extra boost. I'm like, gotcha. Um, but it can make you nauseous because any injection can make you nauseous, basically. Um, but that's basically the only side effect. Like you can drink, there's no contraindications like when you're drinking with it. So, yeah. But it's very new and we don't know long-term effects from it. It could cause cancer, it could cause heart issues, we don't know. Because it's a newer medication. So, just take it a little bit. Like don't take it unless you need it. But I am going to take it to see what the effects of it are once. You know what I mean? To kind of just feel it out before you really need it, if that makes any sense. But yeah. But the thing about it is this, I call him Doc anyway because he's not a doctor, but I call him Doc. And he always gives me a hug before I walk out. He is the most caring and legitimate like medical provider I have ever met. His knowledge is far beyond a doctor's. And he's smart for not becoming a doctor. Because doctors don't know anything. Or they claim they do. I shouldn't say that. Depending on, not all, I'm not saying all doctors, because some doctors are very educated, but I tend to like natural doctors more. Even though this is not a natural medication. You guys, I'm getting older and I need help with certain things. I need, with stress and stuff, I need the extra help. It has nothing to do with my husband, nothing to do, it's actually a lot to do with my depression that I have. Like it and self-confidence too. And it actually, this medication, if you look at how it works, it goes against like that, I forget what, central nervous system, where you feel self-conscious. It works against that. So you're like more at ease. And that part, or they call it a blocker. It blocks that part of the brain. So, I don't know. What is this doing now? Why does it always look so fucking dark? I told him he needs to follow my channel. Yeah. But it's not as sunny today, guys. It's like there's a lot more clouds. But you know what? In all actuality, when I used to go out without sunblock as a kid, that's when I would get the most burnt, is like under cloud cover. So, huh? What looks good, Holly? The jukebox just keeps going, doesn't he, Justin? But you guys, it's so I'm not going to the concert tonight. My husband's gonna go because he didn't get to go to the last two of them. I will take you guys with me to one of them, I promise you. And Polly, when I get the dates of that rodeo one that Candace is playing at, she wanted me to ask you to come to it. So my dad will be here too. You'll get to meet him. I'll give you the dates as soon as I know. But I think it's on a Saturday. It should be. Um, my dad's really looking forward to it. He loves rodeos and stuff. But tonight we're gonna do the reading on live, guys, and I have a couple of I want to haul the things I got from Amazon for the phone. I'll haul those. I'm basically hauling everything so I can claim it too. You know. And but anyway, make sure you guys really work to find a physician or a provider that you connect with. Not just on a I'm not saying they shouldn't be super personal with you, but I like that. I like when I get them talking about things that don't involve medical, work and stuff. Because I know, like, I'm an empath and I kind of know what the provider's feeling and, like, if they're overwhelmed. I don't know how I do it, but I turn that off for a minute and I'm able to, as a patient, make them more chill too. I can't see shit. Yeah, you should be. But the thing is, like, when you ask, like, I met the medical assistant today who's been doing all the forms for me, for the medication. So, and then when I left, I called TRICARE and I'm like, hey, did you guys get the appeal? They hadn't got it yet, which works in my favor because they needed to change some things in it. Some fine details that need to be put down in the appeal. Because when you do an appeal, you're fighting what the insurance is telling you, those reasons why, right? They were telling me my BMI is too low, that I don't qualify for it anymore. And they wouldn't do the continuation of care from the original BMI because it's been more than 6 months. So she didn't put that in there, like the 6-month issue with that she was told on the phone that she couldn't do the continuation. And I told her put the dates. You cannot argue with numbers. The proof is there. So that's working for us. And then they can't deny that appeal due to that reason. It's an automatic continuation of care within 6 months. So it doesn't even go with the BMI, because my original BMI was 25. Or no, 30. 30, not 25. 25 is low, actually. It was like 30. That's terrible, you guys. It's not healthy. But not only that, is like I told you guys, it's helped me cut down on my alcohol. I still do it. I still do enjoy alcohol within moderation. Like when me and Polly went out, I had a drink, like in the morning or at lunch, and I had one at night. I feel like that's pretty good. And what I used to do was I used to have to get really fucked up to even leave the house because my anxiety was like that fucking bad. I couldn't cope with people. Now with road rage, if they had a medication for anti-road rage, I'd take it. But on those appeals, I don't think she's ever done an appeal. So I don't feel bad like instructing them on how to do it, because you have to advocate for yourself. And I love that provider. Like I love that office very much. I feel like they are They listen to the patient. Well, they also listen because if you're older and you've done your research, they know that and they trust your word more. If you don't try to advocate for your health, they'll just do whatever. You know what I mean? And like they'll realize, hey, she doesn't know anything. I've got to make that decision for her. You don't ever want that to be the case. You need to be same thing with your kids. Be informed about everything they're taking. I'm not, this is not political. I'm not telling you about anything about the FDA, but we've all been kind of lied to. I will say that for a long time with medical stuff and medications. And we're finding that out slowly now. But we weren't educated about it, and that education is there now. So don't go to the doctor without being educated on what's going on. Don't try to fucking compete with them. That's not what I'm saying. But have like something, some kind of foundation to start from. Like look up, like go ahead and look up like what your issues are, what medications are available for those issues, and then make a list. And by then you already know what medications you're already on and see like which ones you want to go in and ask about. Don't just go in there freely like, I'm having this issue, give me something. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not good. You need to have some kind of a foundation. That way, if they're trying to give you one of the ones you shouldn't be taking, talk about it. Yep. Well, if you're lucky, the second is your care provider. And you also don't want one that'll just hand you anything you want. I've had those types too, that like I knew the system, you know what I mean? And I could basically get whatever I want. That's a little scary too. Like I know too much. That's why like sometimes they'll try to give me pain meds at the hospital. I'm like, nope. Because I know that addiction part of me. And I'm like, no, I know it'll feel so good, those happy pills, but I know that I won't be able to come off of them easily. So I'm just like, never mind. Can you give me like something non-habit for me? I can't take anything that's like addictive. It's bad for me. There's them little white flies again. I have no idea what those little fuckers are. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Are they gnats? But they don't look like gnats. They're like clear. Did you ever find out what was wrong with your chat thing, Polly? You're like, wow, you're really good at German. Hi, Jimmy. Thank you. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're like coming out of the ground. So in Georgia, they had something called sand gnats. Those little fuckers. That's why I'm thinking there's some kind of a gnat. You might be right. Yeah, I'm wearing the same bikini, but don't worry, my husband bought me like four more different ones, and they're a lot skimpier. He's like, oh, they should like these. Um, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I have to have blood work done again. My mammogram, which sucks because I have implants. I hate fucking getting a mammogram done. It hurts no matter what, but like with implants, when they smush them, holy crap, it hurts so bad. But my mom and my aunt had breast cancer, so I don't mess around with that. Isn't it great that I just tell you guys all my shit? I mean, why not? Why not? We're all family, right? I used to say we're all brothers and sisters in God's way. Well, we are. But on a sexual matter, I don't like to think like that. I don't know. There's just so much of it. But like I said, at this age, what am I gonna? What is there for me to hide? Really, not a whole lot. I'm definitely starting a fund for my boob job on here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna put it that way, but I'm going to do it. And whoever pays the most will get the video sponsored by them. To them. Thank you for the boobs. Hello, good morning. Now I'm losing every little bit of sunlight. And it's only 3:45. What the hell? About my thoughts and feelings? My thoughts and feelings are a wreck. Like a fucking wreck. Um, so, okay, so I want to do a Walmart bikini haul or a try on in store because I want to prove to people, not just men, but to women, that Walmart bikini, this is a Walmart bikini. It's still the same one from yesterday because I only have one. Because I don't know what happened to my other ones after we moved. But my husband literally has like four different ones coming from Amazon. They're like out for delivery. And then he made me a 249 Army bikini. He designed it for me. Raccoon. Oh, there's the sun. It's coming back out a little bit. Um, like I have no idea. I'm a mixed a mixed up person. Because I feel, well, there's a lot of shit underlying a lot of things. Well, I don't know exactly how. Um, there's a lot going on at all times in my head. Um, I feel like I need to do a special video on I don't know, because I know once I actually say it, people will come at me and try to hurt me worse. And I know, like, when you get on, like, tell people, but I do know it'll help a lot of people too. Um, but it's like the base of my existence, vulnerability and shit. Like, it would wreck me if people put bad shit about it or pride on that fact, you know? So as much as I want to talk about it, I can't. Like, they're not yet because I have to be in a safe place where, I don't know. It's a hard one. But I think a lot of people would understand. It would come together for a lot of people. Yeah. Are those cherry blossom trees? I think they are. They're so pretty, but I'm so allergic to them. I'm pretty sure those are cherry blossoms. They're like a really light pink. Yeah, those are cherry blossoms. Look at Justin spamming with all his music. I thought he was AI for a little while because I'm like, what is this? My numbers aren't very good this week at all. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm officially 50% male, 49% female, 0% user unspecified on my channel. That's why I have to focus a lot on my Dollar Tree videos as well, because that is um, it matters. I'm on my live. Now I can chat with you guys. Oh, hey. Is it we? You guys remember to thumbs up.
You guys remember to thumbs up?
Yes. What? I swear, Justin, are you AI?
I swear, Justin, are you AI?
I swear he is.
I swear he is.
Oh my God. Polly, are you seeing some of those comments that are
Polly,
like
are you seeing
not
some of those comments that are like
hidden?
not hidden?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna restart it.